Hey, hi Veera.
Hi,
Hi,
Anumit.
sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Veera, we have Anumit Roy here, and he is working as a senior project manager in one of the MNCs, reputed MNCs.
Yes, sir.
And graciously, he
Okay,
has
sir.
agreed to give us some time today to have this mock interview
Thanks for
session.
that, sir.
And
Okay,
please do
sir.
well and do your best,
Thank you.
okay? So handing over to you both.
Okay, sure, sir.
So Veera, tell me something about yourself.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir. I'm Veera. I'm from Madavakam, Chennai. I am completed BSc Computer Science in Vivekananda College with 7.74 CGPA out of 10. It also Chennai, sir. And I have completed my school studies in Government High Secondary School, Balacheri. And I haven't completed a course in Diploma in Computer Application at Neon Institute. And talking about my family, I'm a single parent child, sir. Me and my mother only. And my short-term goals in to get a job in like reputation company. And my long-term goal is to achieve a good position where I can build my career. And my hobbies are listening music, watching animes, and gymnastics, sir. That's
Okay, so which animation you like most?
I like most of One Piece, like shonen type animes, sir. One Piece, Naruto, like that.
Okay, okay. So you have any goal to write your own animation someday?
Yes, I have. Don't like. I like to make some anime movies, like
Anime
make some
movies?
animes. Yes, sir.
You thought about it?
Like
You know any software, anything
yes,
about
sir.
it? Yeah.
I don't know like I don't know not enhance like I know like Blender website like that. I know
Okay.
basic some Blender, you know.
Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good one. People are doing it nowadays. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So what do you
I'm trying,
think is
sir.
the strongest part of you?
My strongest part is my discipline and consistency, sir. When last year I am around 90 kg, sir. It's a overweight for me, and around 10 kg in a year, sir. So
Okay.
like consistency and discipline is the key of my and strength of
Very
my.
good. Very good.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you.
how do you handle a team, like when you are inside a team,
Okay.
how it helps you, or
Okay, sir.
how
Can
what
I
is it?
okay, sir. Can I say with the example, sir?
Sure, sure.
Okay, sir. I'm actually working a part-timer in Domino's Pizza, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in Domino's restaurant work like a team, sir, because Domino's give guarantee to customers within delivery within a 30 minutes guarantee, sir. Actually,
Okay.
if a order came to the restaurant, a make line a cooking place ready, prepare the pizza within 3 minutes and they gave to us within 10 minutes, sir. Like gave to me like delivery boy to 10 minutes, sir. Delivery persons deliver the pizza within 20 minutes, sir. That's why we handle the we give the 30 minutes guarantee, sir. We means Domino's give the 30 minutes guarantee, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So do
Without
you
a team player,
hmm.
sorry, sir.
Yeah, yeah, please,
Without
please.
a team player, we cannot give the without team we cannot give that 30 minutes guarantee, sir. Otherwise, we miss the guarantee, sir.
Okay. So
Yeah.
when you are working in Domino's, how do you get time for this preparations and other things, and why do you want to come to this field?
Because I'm very passionate about my job, sir. I like most of coding, sir. It's
Okay.
part time is some kind of resource to enhance my skills, sir. If we're somewhere to study something, everybody needs some resource, you know, sir.
Right.
So that part time that what gives some resource to me, sir.
Very good. Nice. It's really nice to hear that. So which
Yeah, thank you,
coding
sir.
thing you like most?
I love Python, sir, because it's basic and user friendly, sir.
Okay, I
Python.
see in your CV you have mentioned Python and C programming as well.
Yes, sir.
So what is
I
the
know basic
difference?
of that, sir.
That's
Yes,
okay.
yes. Okay.
What is the difference between these two?
Yeah, yes, sir. In Python, we don't have array.
Mm-hmm.
like we will use array within the list. We use list operator to use the array, but we in C programming, array is a inbuilt function for the C programming, sir.
So it is just a two different way of implementation, but thing is same.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm asking about the difference
Difference.
of these
So,
two
okay, sir.
programs.
Okay, sir. Python is user friendly, and most of the Python's codings are like normal English syntax. But in C programming, most of the codings are like too difficult to understand from normal common people, sir. Without a CSC background student, normal common student not easily to understand that question, sir. That language, sir.
Okay, so what is the type of this Python coding? Like it's called object-oriented programming, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Object-oriented programming language.
So what is object-oriented programming?
Yeah, object-oriented programming language is kind of. Can I tell with an example, sir?
Sure.
Yes, sir. If in front of mine, there are three products, like three objects in there, like a laptop and a headphone there, sir. But in in computers, we can't just say there is a laptop, there is a like we can't say like that is the laptop, that is the headphone. We just use object-oriented programming to understand understand to that computer, sir. That's why we're using object-oriented programming language. OOPS concept.
So there must be some properties for anything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
what are the properties of object-oriented programming?
Okay, sir. Polymorphism, inheritance, abstractions, and data heading abstractions, encapsulation, sir.
Okay. Okay. So do you get all these things in C programming also?
So actually, C program is not supporting OOPS concept. I think C++ is supporting OOPS concept.
So that is the difference you need to say. If someone asks you the difference between C programming, so they are then asking about the properties difference.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
If you are comfortable, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It's a mock interview.
Okay,
you can do that mistake, but I'm just telling you. Yeah. So
okay, got it,
if you have some time, can you explain me all these properties one by one for object-oriented programming? But because that's important to get the clarity.
Sure.
Yeah.
I say I give my best. First of all, talking about polymorphism. In polymorphism, there are two subcategories. Like first, I didn't prepare for that. Can I tell about encapsulation?
You are doing good actually. So you give example and explaining thing is nice. So if you can give example is also fine. So people just want to check whether you understand polymorphism or not. It's not writing the code actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sir. I'm understanding. Like in polymorphism, there are two types, sir. Like Python overloading and overriding, sir.
Very good.
There are two types, and in encapsulation.
So what is overloading? What is overloading and what is overriding? Overloading of what? Overloading of what? Some variable overloading or what?
Sorry, sir. I didn't prepare for it, sir.
No, that's fine. I mean, if you want to write some program with overloading, how do you write it?
We create a function for that actually.
Yeah, so that is called method or function, whatever way you say. Correct, you are going right. So with that function, what you do?
Sorry, sir, I didn't prepare.
Okay, you can prepare that. So you get my idea, right? I mean, someone the first time talking to you, any interviewer would ask you the properties of the things what you are saying. So
okay.
A person can simply mug up and say that I know this much, but if you know that what it is, then only you can explain, like how overloading is happening, how overriding happening,
Okay.
what is the difference, no?
Actually, I prepared, sir, but I didn't remember that, sir.
Yeah, you are very good.
I
You
prepared
are
Oops
very good
concept.
of giving example. I understood that. So
Sorry.
find out some examples when you prepare yourself, so that example
Okay,
you
sir.
will
Okay, sir.
remember easily,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that way you can always explain. And
Sure,
how
sure.
about inheritance? That's another important thing in object-oriented.
Another inheritance. Mm,
What is the meaning of this word inheritance in English?
inheritance means like get within the inside that, like that's within a block, with inside the block, that kind of.
So inheritance means like you are inheriting some properties from your ancestor, right? So
Yeah.
that is the literal meaning of inheritance. So in computer language, you need to understand what you are inheriting and how you are inheriting. Hmm?
Okay,
So
sir.
can you give me some example of that inheritance? What you use in inheritance and how do you implement it in program?
Sure, sir. Can I tell with an example with
Sure. I like your examples. Good.
okay, sir. Got it, sir. In a company, there is a newcomer, like new employees joining, a fresher. Um, we create a ID for the fresher, like employee ID for the fresher.
Hmm?
Then we need to collect the details from the employee and
Okay.
feed to the ID card.
Okay.
That time we use the inheritance concept. Like we collect from data from the employee and inherit to the our database. Like
Hmm.
employee name, employee ID, like that.
So what is that inheritance coming? Inheritance is like, say shall I give you one example? Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
say you got a nice eyes from your mother, right? So you inherited it from your mother, right?
Oh, yes, yes, sir.
So if
Got it,
you
sir.
if
Got it.
a new employee is coming and you are taking data and putting into database, so that is a new data.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so when you do coding in inheritance, you how do you do it? Like say some base class, and then from there you
Ah,
get some derived
okay, sir.
class.
Okay. In inheritance, okay, sir. Yeah. There are there are several type of inheritance: single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and a hybrid inheritance. In
Mhm.
single inheritance, we have one base class and one parent class.
Base class and
We
parent class.
ah yes, sir.
Parent class is itself is base class, right? From parent only we will inherit.
Yeah, sorry, sir. I mean child class and parent class, sir. Sorry for that.
Okay.
Yeah, child class and parent class. Actually, yeah, uh, parent class is actually a existing class, sir, and the child class is a new class, sir. We retrieve the, we copy the data from the parent class, like using the format of the parent class and applying in a child class, sir. Like it's kind of already we create a employee format, like employee ID class, name and employee ID, date of birth. We inherit from the parent class and apply to the new person, sir. New data.
Okay. So what you can derive from the company is for a new employee. So company name you can derive from base class, uh,
Yes, sir.
but not the
Uh,
employee ID. That will be unique. That will be for that class.
I mean, the employee means the format. I said like the format, employee ID, date of birth, blood group, that format, the template actually. I try to say.
No, template we can't do. I mean, template is not required here. It's all about the variables what you are using. So the way you say it, suppose if we talk about your template having employee ID, employee name, which is a new data, but then the
Oh, okay,
department
sir.
name, the company name, or the office address,
A group name, a
these
team name,
these
yes, sir.
these are in the base class because that is common for all the employees.
All
So
the
you can
employees,
put it,
yes, sir.
yeah, so you can put those data into base class and then derive it from that. But this newcomer will have a new ID and new name, so that cannot be
Yes, sir.
derived. Hmm?
Yes, sir. Okay,
So,
okay, got it.
so suppose in this template, now you don't want to derive, no, the derived class shouldn't have the access of company name. How do you do that?
Okay. Um, Sir, actually, I didn't prepare for the technical ones. I only prepare for the HR one. Sorry for
That's
that.
okay. That's okay. I mean, I'm just asking, like, you did
Okay,
some
sir. Okay,
coding
sir.
on Python, right? So there is
Yes, sir.
something
Yes, sir.
called access specifier, right?
Access specifier. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. You can
That short
if you
symbol.
can, yeah. So you have to find out from the questions what the person other side is asking you actually. So if you want
Okay, okay,
to
okay.
hide something from the base class, then you need to know about the access specifiers. How do you hide
Access
it?
specifier.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes,
you
sir.
remember anything about access specifiers?
Yes, sir. There are three types of access specifier, like private, protection, and public. In
Correct.
private class, we use the like only the programmers can see the access. Programmer only have the access. In public class, like programmer and public also have the access for the page. In protection way, we have some key like password key like that. In programmer and the password key used to access the
So
page or something. Sir.
programmer is not a right word. Programmer, you are a programmer. You have the screen
Yeah.
in front of you. You can type anything. You can access it. So that we are talking about inheritance. So there are two things. One is base class. One is derived class.
Oh, so okay, sir.
So from the derived class, what you can access of the base class. Got it?
From the
So,
okay, sir. Got it. Got it. Got
so
it. Derived class
that
from the frame class.
that way we do it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Can you tell me about this overriding and overloading? What are these two?
Sorry, sir. I don't have idea, sir.
Okay, no problem. How good you are in database management system? You said you know SQL as well.
I know some basic of that in college syllabus wise, like
Yeah.
basic
So
concept.
what is
What it
database
is.
management system?
Yeah, database is a collection of data, and we can store the data and manipulate the data, and we have modify the data. So that's why we're using data. We can retrieve the data from the database.
So how do you manipulate the data?
Yeah, we have some key for that. That's it. We have insert and select key and some kind of key that for using that manipulate the data in
Okay, so
SQL.
select you use in SQL, and what you do
Yes,
with
sir.
that? What you want to select with that, or
Yes. In
from where you want to?
sir, in example, we have a employee collection of employee names. We just using the select table, select key. We select the particular employee name, a particular row and particular column like that. Sir.
So suppose in your database you have 10 Vira in that one.
Okay,
So
okay, sir.
how you will select particular you yourself with that select one, because you don't know the name is common for 10 people.
Okay, sir. I try to use a primary key like that. Sorry,
Correct.
sir.
Correct. You are
Primary
going
key
correct.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, primary key
So
is
which,
a kind of unique key. Is unique key. We can use only for a single name. It can't duplicate in multiple names. Sir.
good, very good. And what is secondary key? If there is some primary key, there should be some secondary key as well, right?
Yeah, secondary key means I think primary key, unique key. Sorry, sir, I didn't.
Okay, that's okay. You can start read it later. And
Okay, sir.
there is one more, composite key. You can read
Um,
about that as well. And what is
okay, sir, sure, sir.
RDBMS? Relational
Or
database
a
management.
relational database management system.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir, I
What
don't
is
know.
the
Elaborate that, sir.
so check the differences of these things. So you don't have to mug up everything and remember, but get the clarity done, like how it works.
Okay, sure, sir, sure, sir, sure, sir.
So why do you think one company should choose you?
Because I'm very passionate about my job and my work. In company, they require the skills. They require the person who have the skills and who have the passion about their work. Then I have a good choice for that, sir.
Okay. And when you are, suppose you are going for a job, do you know what are
Okay.
those job the skills required for those job? I
Yes,
mean, for a
I like. Oh,
computer science background, what are the skills required for the job?
okay, sir. Suppose they mention in software developer like that, they definitely add some Pythons on SQL and C programming, basic programming languages and a kind of database, and have a basic knowledge on program languages and a small knowledge on database, sir.
Okay. Okay.
I
How
trying
do
to
you
become
handle
that.
pressure and stress yourself? So you must be, when you are working in
Yes,
Domino's, so
sir.
you must be feeling so much of pressure and stress sometimes.
Yes, sir.
So how do you handle that? You get very
Yes,
angry
sir.
sometimes?
Yes, sir. Definitely. Actually,
Okay.
I most of my I complete my work in my within the deadline, sir. Most of my work I complete within deadline. That's reduce my most.
If you
That's
are not
handle my
able to,
most.
yeah, if you are not able to
Uh,
complete that time, what you do?
I just focus on my main job, like main work. If I have a two work, then I choose what first I do, and I do the work first, and then I go for the second work. That's mostly reduce my stress, sir.
Okay. Okay. So
And I
if
actually
you get two job at the same time,
okay,
if your boss
okay.
says that you have to do job A and job B, which is very common in this world. So how
Yes,
do you
yes, sir.
manage that?
Um, I love to be do multitasking, sir. Actually,
Okay. But
and
just
I
now you
tried.
said you do one job and then go for another one.
Yes, sir. Actually, I firstly focus on a single job. I don't have any other choice. Only doing the both job and same time. I try my best, sir.
Okay. And how do you do multitasking? Like, say, you are into a team of, say, 6 people or 5 people, and you want to do
Okay.
multitasking. So your jobs are dependent on, so someone has to give you the packet and then you have to take and give it to deliver. So if the person is not giving you the packet, how can you deliver? Your delivery time is getting shrinked. You are getting
Yes,
angry.
sir. Got it, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir. Actually,
how do you manage that?
in the situation, I try to be a calm, sir, and I try to be a calm and think about how to handle that situation, sir. And first of all, I would like call the customer and tell them, sir, sorry, sir, we're facing some issue in our side. We give the 30 minutes guarantee for that. Otherwise, sir, like that kind of we said that like that. Otherwise, we deliver within the 30 minutes, sir.
Right. So suppose you are a customer now, you are not at the
Okay.
other side, and someone is telling you
Okay.
that, okay, sorry, sir, sorry, so Vida, we are not able to, from Amazon. So you need
Okay, sir. Okay.
something very urgently, and they have missed
Uh,
it. And
okay.
so what you do then you get abusive to the person, and because your priority was that delivery and it is not coming, and then
Sure,
the
sir.
person is abusing you. So how? So
Okay, sir. Okay.
definitely you will get some anger and stress out of that. What you do that? How you handle
Uh,
that?
Mostly I don't get stressed because I do meditation like gymnastics daily. I don't have faced so many stress in my life, but in that situation, I get angry, sir. But we don't have any other choice, sir. I'm just wait for the delivery because it's my first priority. So then I tell to the delivery person, bro, it's my first priority. You can deliver please as a just stay there like that and wait for the delivery, sir. Like because
Okay.
we don't have any other choice, sir.
Okay.
Otherwise, I went to the restaurant like a hub like that.
Okay. So where do you see yourself in next 5 years?
Um, Actually, I have a no, I haven't any future. I don't have any future plan for that, sir.
Hmm.
And have I try to like improve daily myself, sir. Actually, I don't have. I face many problems in past 5 years. To face it, I improve myself. In future, I try to face in multiple challenges like that, and I give my best in my future, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what is your weakness?
Talking about my, as I said before, I'm taking too much responsibility like that, sir.
What?
That to handle the
Yeah, taking responsibility is
uh,
good.
Yeah,
That makes you
actually,
strong.
taking responsibility is good, sir. I left too much responsibility. I can't handle my daily routines. I can't. I can't complete those responsibility and daily routines that spoil my daily routines, sir. But nowadays, it's be fine, sir.
So there are two things.
It
One
helps.
is taking responsibility, and another is action. So whether you are actionable or not. So it's probably you are trying to say that you overcome it sometimes. That
Yes, sir. I
which
try to be
probably
overcome, sir.
okay. And how do you handle that? How you come out of that? Do you do anything to improve your weakness?
Yes, sir. I do I focus on that. Which one is which one is now important? Which responsibility is important right now? And what is the responsibility? I like just focus on that responsibility only and leave it the other responsibility for future, sir.
So that's called prioritization. Like you prioritize
Yeah,
your
it's a
work.
prioritization, sir. Yes, sir.
So when you are in a team, how do you
Okay.
prioritize the work? Like there will be, I mean, like say you are working with five more people, and all five
Yeah.
people are giving you work. So how do you
Okay.
understand like which one to give priority one and which one to give priority two?
Um, Most of in my work, I do my um first of all, I like first I'm ask my team leader. I try to do which one to first, which task to do first thing, and then ask to the manager to which to do the second thing. And ask
So
those
so you
people.
follow the process.
Yes, sir.
Correct. 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 So anything there from your side to ask me, which I can help
Okay,
you?
sir. I have a small question, sir, and but that's
Sure.
personal question. That's okay, sir. It's the personal question, sir. That's okay, sir.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Tell me.
As a, in a beginning stage of your career, you're facing a lot of stresses, lot of obstacles like that. How did you handle for that, sir? Handle that.
So okay,
It's lack in
good.
communication like this, sir. Lack in communication, lack to people to lack to speak with others,
Wow.
like that
Okay.
kind of.
So what I followed is like I was a very good observer and listener,
Okay,
which helped me uh, to overcome the situations. Everybody faced the situation, and then it calls experience because you said at the beginning, and then you pass on years after years, and then you observe and listen, and you keep calm yourself and stick to your dream, where you want to
okay,
go and what you want to do, and slowly you get experience. So these are called experience, which doesn't come with your coding skills and all. So you have to be really a nice observer and listener first. And next
Okay, sir.
is your hard work and flexibility, which
Okay, sir.
actually helps you a lot. So you have to be flexible enough. You cannot be very choosy in terms of work or in life also. And why you need to do that? Because it's not you alone in the world. There are
Yeah.
many other millions of people, and if you have to stay in a society or in a company of million people or some thousand people, then you have to understand their problems as well. So that
Okay, sir.
that
Okay, sir.
flexibility you should have. You cannot be stick like today. I just want to do this part and then
I
go.
want work only. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
And one more
Okay,
thing,
sir.
this overcommitting is not that good, and that also you find out from your experience. So initially, what you do, you overcommit yourself in the name of hard work, and that actually this it doesn't help you balancing in life. So that is also very
Yeah.
important at some
Okay,
time.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anything else, Surya? Sorry, Veera?
Okay, sir. All good, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so you did good. I like the way you talk and approach, and that is good. Have to probably little give more time on the studies. The way I said, you may follow that get an example of this new things like polymorphism, inheritance. First, understand what you are doing. That is called clarity. Syntaxes and other
Okay,
things you do not need to mug up. I mean, that will automatically come when you do more programming. But what you are
yes, sir.
doing, so it is very important to understand what you are doing and why you need to do that.
Okay, okay,
Right?
okay.
Suppose you got a job from your boss and the boss is asking you to implement the inheritance and you started writing a program of polymorphism. So that is not expected,
Yes,
right? So
sir.
that clarity one should have,
Okay, sir.
that what is inheritance, what is polymorphism.
What is it?
So, so that makes your base.
Actually, I'm preparing only in HRN, sir. I didn't focus on the technical intro, so I didn't
Yeah,
prepare
yeah,
anything about nothing.
yeah, you have time.
That's my fault, sir. Actually,
Yeah, I'm just
sorry for
telling
that,
you.
sir.
So the
Ah,
way
okay,
you
sir. Got it.
approach with an example is very good. It will really help you. So get those examples
That-
clear for your technical sides as well. And I think you are good. All
Okay,
the
sir. Sure, sir.
best. Yeah, and
And
probably
Thank you, sir.
yeah.
I do like this session because there were lots of examples going, back and forth. Yeah. So he did
True.
good. And thanks
Thank
for
you.
your time, Anumit and
Thank you very
Veera.
much. Yeah.
Anumit, thanks a lot for
Yeah,
Call
thanks for
me,
your
spending
time, sir.
call me
time with us
whenever
and
you
giving us.
need it, need any help or anything, Veera. So feel free to call
Okay,
me
sir.
or
Sure, sir.
get in touch through Vijendra is fine also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sure, sir.
yeah,
So thanks
would
for
happy
that.
to help you.
Actually, that's a great relief to me, sir.
Yeah. And
Thank you.
thank you so much, Anumit, for your time. It's really, it was
And
really
thanks for
helpful.
giving me this opportunity to meet this nice person.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
so
All the
much.
best, Veera.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
So
My
Thank you.
pleasure, sir.
thanks, Veera. Thanks, Anumit.
Thank
We'll wrap
Sir,
it up.
thank
now.
you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, sure, sir. Can I leave, sir?
Yes. Yes, Veera, you can.
Okay.
Thank you. I will call you. You
See you,
have
sir.
done good, actually. Okay. I will call you.
Okay, sir. Thanks for that. Sure, sir. I'm waiting for that.
Thank you.